terms of interviewing people? No?
I can give another.
Oh, go.
I talk a lot if anyone doesn't know. I actually had an interview with an Australian company about 5 years ago, and the first interview was with one business owner, which was great. You got to meet that person, and then the second interview was on a panel. Well, the part of the panel was the other business owner, which you didn't know at the time was in there. And this person was wanted to ensure that people could be under stress. Now, I don't agree with the tactics, but what they did was they identified I was South African, and they attacked it. So they put me under pressure. They said, "Do you realize that Perth people hate South Africans?" So my answer to that was, "Well, that depends who's winning at cricket." So what the person was, I don't agree with the tactic, but it does. What it was trying to identify was, in the industry that they were in, there is a lot of abuse that can get slung around, and so they were trying to identify how you handled abuse that could be coming from either clients or from personnel or from businesses and things like that. And what I did get out of that is that if you ask questions more delicately, you can ask those stress-based questions instead of saying, "How do you handle under stress?" "I handle fine." Well, really, let's really test it. And that's what they were trying to do. So their questioning may have been wrong, but the way they did, the result that they got was right. What is your experience on trying to ask better stress-based questions, particularly for someone who has to go into a stressful environment? And I consider the counter person taking coffees, that's quite a stressful environment. When you've got 20 people going, "I want a coffee, I want a coffee, I want a coffee," that's quite stressful for someone. How do you test that?
Well, we do, because JS knows about this. Okay, when you're extremely helpful and you put other people first, if you keep doing it, and people put you under stress, sooner you will snap. You'll go to its opposite. Okay, you become quite, you'll say what you really think. Okay, and that's predictable to a huge extent. Very predictable. So yes, we can do that, but then you need to understand, well, this is a probability or possibility that this can happen in this job. How are we going to manage it?
When it happens or before it happens?
Before it happens. Right. Okay, so we make sure that this person feels wanted, feels valued, gets lots of recognition, because often people who are like that, guess what? They don't have a good high opinion of themselves. That's why they put other people above themselves. That's the only way that they can actually get recognition, because they won't give it to themselves. Just the way it is. Okay, so we need to make sure that that's dealt with.